Welcome back to another video, y'all. Today we have the long-awaited Season 4 center build for y'all. So let's not waste any of y'all time. Let's get right into it. But real quick, I have to give a huge shout out to the homie Pringle because he is the one who gave me this build. I've been rocking his center build, so I have to give him a huge shout out. Please show him some love. His links will be down in the description below. Now, with that said, the best archetype I feel like pretty universally for a center that most of the comp players and everything are using this year is a playmaker. So that's what we're going to be going with. We are going to go with 6'1", 160 pounds. The reason we're doing that is when we go 160 pounds, we get our speed as high as we can possibly get it. But with 6'1", we do lose one speed. But we'll take that -1 speed to be able to have that longer stick, especially as a center. You want to be able to play some defense and help out your D-man a bit, especially if you're using this build in threes. So that's why we go 6'1", 160. And of course, shooting preference is completely up to you. I shoot left-handed, but that's completely up to you, whatever hand you want to shoot with. And abilities and boosts we will come back to as always. First, for your technique attributes, we're just going to add 5 to speed, add 3 to agility, as I mean, you want your skating to be as good as you possibly can on a forward build because you want to be able to create as much space as you can. So that's why we up our agility. Then we're going to add 1 to balance. Then we're going to take 4 off both slap shot and wrist shot accuracy. Reason being is, I mean, I'll be so honest, you really just do not need slap shot and wrist shot accuracy. You can have 75, 70 even wrist shot accuracy and slap shot accuracy, and your build will still be pretty solid. I can't lie to y'all. So that's why we just kind of sacrifice those attributes. Next, for your power attributes, we're simply just going to add 5 to acceleration because we want to get our speed and acceleration up as much as we possibly can. Then we're going to add 5 to endurance because, I mean, if y'all are new to Chell, if you're just getting into the game, something you will notice is you get gassed so freaking quick this year. So the only real counter that we have to that is simply just to up our endurance as much as we possibly can. Then we're simply just going to take 1 off puck control. Then we're going to take 4 off both wrist shot and slap shot power as well. After that, for your playstyle attributes, we're just simply going to add 3 to defensive awareness, 2 to stick checking, 1 to passing, and take 2 off body checking. Reason being for this is we just simply want to be able to play defense on this build so that when we are helping out a defender and dropping down to help out with those passing lanes and everything, we're able to get those and we're able to avoid penalties and avoid shitty animations as much as we possibly can with this build. Then for your tenacity attributes, we're going to do this with pretty much all of the builds that I'm dropping for y'all. For these tenacity attributes, we're simply just going to add 5 to hand-eye, add 5 to strength, then take 5 off durability and 5 off your shot blocking as well. And finally, for your tactics attributes, we're just simply going to add 5 to face-offs, as this is of course a center build, so having anything less than 90 face-off would completely destroy the purpose of this being a center build. We're going to add 4 to deking, then take 5 off fighting skill and take 2 off your discipline as well. Now, going back to abilities, for your zone ability, this is of course personal preference, and if you wanted to go with like a passing ability or something, you absolutely could. If you get in front of the net a lot and you want to go for a lot of tips, you can absolutely use Big Tipper. But the one that I am going with is Puck on a String. Puck on a String, plain and simple, is just one of the best offensive abilities in the game this year, and there's just no debate about that. Then for your superstar abilities, for our first one, I simply decided to go with close quarters. Reason being, you could maybe adjust it a little bit if you wanted to go with 1T, but I feel like 1Ts are still really effective this year, especially with you having to time them and everything. You can get timed 1Ts, and even when you don't get them, I mean, they're still really effective. I mean, it's Chell, come on now. You know 1Ts are going to be absolutely broken every single year, but with close quarters, you also get that little boost on your wrist shot, and if a 1T is close to the net, you will get a boost on that as well. So we went with close quarters for our first one. Then for our second one, like I said, we are going to be playing center, and with that comes helping out your D-man and playing some solid defense with the build as well. So what we are going with for our second superstar ability is actually going to be shutdown, which is going to help us with our hitting and our poke checking / stick lifting as well. Finally, for your boost, they are both going to be in the playstyle category. For the first one, we are just simply going to go with quick stick because, like I said, we are going to want to get our defense up as much as we possibly can on this build. You already know the offense is going to be solid, so what we're trying to do is just increase the defense a little bit more so that it is a very effective center build, and that's exactly why we're going with the second ability as well, which is going to be disciplined IQ, which is just simply going to get our defensive awareness up a little bit more and help us play those passing lanes a bit more as well. So this is the center build that I'm I'm currently rocking with and will be rocking with for the rest of NHL 25. If you do enjoy these videos and you are enjoying these builds, please feel free to drop a like, comment any other builds you want to see me recreate, whether they're player builds or they're just builds like this in general, best builds at any position or just a specific type of play style. Let me know down in the comments below, and also sub with noties on so you don't miss any of your favorite players in the future and any of these banger builds in the future. I greatly appreciate y'all, boys. Hope to see y'all in the next one. Greatly appreciate you boys watching. Peace out, y'all.